Full disclosure, I am a weather tragic. I have, since the age of 5, been completely obsessed with the weather. The trigger, as I recall it, is also one of my earliest memories. I woke up one morning to see my suburban Melbourne street covered in a white blanket that I assumed to be snow. It turned out that there had been a hailstorm, and the ice soon melted. But at that moment I was captivated by nature's special effects. As soon as I could read, I developed a newspaper habit that began with the weather pages, intrigued by not just the forecasts but also the maps. To the surprise of my family, I insisted, at the age of 8, that we get the Australian delivered because it was the only newspaper that featured detailed weather forecasts for all capital cities. I also watched the weather reports at the end of every TV news bulletin, listened to them on the radio, and, if home from school, the broadcasts of the rainfall and river heights every day at 12 minutes to 2. My idea of a fun day out was a trip with Mum to the Bureau of Meteorology's Melbourne office, where I would be given photocopies of monthly weather almanacs and climate stats by attentive, if bemused, staff. Conversations last refuge, the art and heart of talking about the weather. Gabrielle Jackson Read more. It's quite possible that I was the only 9-year-old who knew how unusual it was for Melbourne to have a 32 degrees Celsius day in the second half of April. Yet what might have seemed like a peculiar hobby turned out to be not so strange. Even author Mark Twain, a critic of the overblown weather cliches that appeared in so many 19th-century novels, conceded back in 1892 that weather is necessary to a narrative of human experience. Here in the 21st century, weather remains a part of our social lubrication, our identity, and it is central to how we live. Weather is ideally suited to the electronic age, wrote Bernard Mergen, a professor of American Studies, in his 2008 book, Weather Matters.